happening? Happy to have you here. Thanks for coming by. It has been a while since I ordered a lightsaber for myself. For various reasons, mainly because of money. You know, trying not to spend willy-nilly. I'm also trying to be picky a little bit about what I'm ordering. I just don't want to order everything that I see. Unless I get the lottery, of course. Then, you know, just give me one of everything. But, trying to be a little picky and choosy. I had seen this particular saber on DARKWOLF Sabers a little while ago, and it really caught my eye, and the more I looked into it, the more I thought, you know what, that should be my next purchase. Well, it was my birthday not that long ago, my 50th birthday, actually, which sounds a little crazy when I say it out loud. I'm actually 50 years old, I'm half a century old, trying to wrap my head around it, and it's not easy. But anyway, I was given some money as a gift with the stipulation that I spend it on myself and not my kids. So I was like, you know what? Now's the time to order it. DARKWOLF Sabers, for those who do not know, is a lightsaber vendor. They sell LGT sabers or Nexus sabers, or whatever they call themselves now. Pretty budget friendly, but decent sabers, good quality. They are not, DARKWOLF is not a drop shipper. They're an actual vendor of LGT, meaning that if you have a problem with something that you order from them, get in touch with them. Johnny, the owner, he will bend over backwards to make sure that you're taken care of. So DARKWOLF's customer service is fantastic. I would recommend them to anybody and everybody who wants to get into this hobby. I ordered this on April 5th, Easter Sunday. Today is the 13th. It is a week and a day later. Here it is. Very excited to show you. I don't know what is in this box. It is heavy. Heavier than usual. And there's something in it, I don't know. Feels like there's some kind of other box in this box. What's in the box? Let's find out. I don't know. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. Alright. I said it looks like a box in the box. Yep. They're serious about this one. Even comes with a lock. I do have a few other lightsabers I received, a few years ago that would come in similar boxes with the combination locks, where you set the combination. So you just kind of, I gotta show this off. So basically, you just kind of, it's a very satisfying sound. Put this away, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. And we have Whoa. Okay. Normally, this is where I just produce the saber and show it, but I gotta change the angle and show you what is in this thing. Bear with me a minute here. So this is what is in the box. We have here. So this is all one level that comes out of the box. That is what's underneath. There's the hilt. I'll get that in a minute. This is a lightsaber stand, which I am not used to. I don't even know how to turn this thing on. Obviously it charges up. Sorry about the camera angle. Bear with me, folks. So I know it's all Bluetooth remote control, I guess, these days. We have a little mini lightsaber for the keychain. There's a USB stick. And wow. Okay, that's new. And okay, Glove Gang, you seeing this? Are you seeing this? They actually packed gloves. What in the world? So I guess it's supposed to be like a lightsaber necklace? I don't know. Oy vey. See if I can get this off and show what's underneath. Okay. And then we have the blade underneath. I'm not going to show too much of that because I want to keep it somewhat of a surprise. Wow. Alright, let me get back to the normal angle. They're serious about this one. The name of the hilt, by the way, is the SKYFALL SE. Normal price was about $450, $460, somewhere around there. At the time I ordered, they were running a sale. The sale price was about $410, and they were also offering like a 20% off code. 20% or 10%, something like that. So I ended up paying about, I think, $370 for this. I don't know if the sale and the code is still active now as I'm recording this, but anyway. So get this out of the bag. Wow. Check this out. Eat your heart out, Darksaber. And there's the hilt. I mean the emitter. So a regular lightsaber blade does not go into this, as you can now tell. And I watched a video on Darkwolf's website about this. The SD card, the battery is all somewhere in here. You would take these panels off to access it. There's a charging port and the switch to turn it on. I have never had a lightsaber like this. This is like most of the lightsabers are cylinder shaped. Obviously this one is not. It feels a little different in the hand. I'm not feeling any rough edges, so there's nothing digging into my palm or scraping it. But even where is? All right, hang on a second. Let me get this down. So this, of course, is my my Starfighter. I got this from Mystic Knight's Armory, and there was a custom-made ripper blade. But you'll notice, if I can show you without taking the blade out, the tang of the blade is cylinder shape. So it, the base of it is like a regular lightsaber blade. This one isn't. So you cannot use a regular lightsaber blade in that. I'll put this back up on my wall. Carefully so I don't knock it down. Okay, there we go. All right. What am I gonna need? So it looks like normal retention screws to put the blade in, which are right here. This, I'm not sure what this is for. Oh, all right, now I know what it's for. If you wanted to take the panels off of the Skyfall, you can't use an Allen wrench. You got to use a screwdriver, which they supply to you. So that's different. I don't even know if these will fit me. Hang on. Oh yeah, they do. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna wear them. What the hell? Glove gang, where you at? Sound off in the comments. Alright, we'll put that aside. This lightsaber stand, I'm guessing it must light up because it charges up. I don't even know how you would turn it on. So I'm going to put that aside for a minute. Let me take this tray out. I'm going to treat that very carefully. Okay, so here are the things that go into the stand. Like that. To display the hilt. But I don't... Unless you charge it up and it just goes on automatic. I don't know. This is new to me. This is totally new to me. Put it aside for now. But here's what attracted me. Here's what attracted me to this saber. So here's the blade. And they said it was a jewel-ready blade. And I was initially skeptical about that, but this This does not wiggle at all. Like the Ripper blade, if I took that down and I moved, like, it would wobble like crazy. This is not. This is solid. There's the end of it. So it is a NeoPixel, but that's, and this all lights up. This is very different from what I'm used to. The blade is not that long. But not only that, it comes with a sheath. So I don't know. Okay, that's... So it fits in like that. And you draw it out. What I don't know is if this comes off. I don't think it's supposed to. This plastic film does. I don't know. If I seem a little out of sorts compared to my other unboxings, it's because this is completely throwing me for a loop. This is nothing like I'm used to. Seriously. Take the blade out. Alright, let me put this case aside. And, alright. You know what? I gotta take the gloves off. I gotta... Yeah. It'll be easier for me to grip the screws without the gloves on. But... I think I only need 2 screws. So it'll only be a second for you because I'm going to skip over this part, but see you in a jiff. Alright, so I got the blade in, and a couple of things. The retention screws that come with this are in different sizes. I recommend using the longer ones for the hilt to make sure that you get it secure in there. And I'm actually going to retighten these. Well, not retighten them, but give them another turn, make sure they're tight. They said the blade was combat ready, and while I generally don't do it with NeoPixels as a general rule, this one feels like you could do some light sparring with it. Alright, I think that's as secure as I can get it. A little bit of wobble in the hilt, I can hear it. Although I'm just noticing that, and I'm wondering if that's where another screw is supposed to go. Yeah, I see grooves. That might be another anchor for it. Alright, another quick pause, I'll be right back. Yep, sure enough. And that one goes pretty far down too, so I recommend using a long screw for that. But, oh yeah, that blade's not going anywhere. What? Whoa! Okay, so the blade is not cumbersome. First impression right off the bat. And This is not a spinning saber by any means, but you can definitely, you know, swing this like a katana very easily. This blade is not going anywhere, it feels like. This is about as secure as it can get. And the other thing that I noticed, I started to say, I said there were two things. This sheath, I knew it came with a sheath, but I thought it was something you could wear, and it's not. But I think the main purpose of this is a safe place to keep the blade if you're just displaying the saber without the blade. But it kind of goes in like that. So it's to protect the blade more than anything else. Alright, it's not a sheath that you wear. Which, you know, missed opportunity. But it's a nice way to keep the blade safe, but oh yeah, this is not. Dark saber, eat your heart out. Alright, let's fire this up.
Power on.
We have a charge. Ooh. I do not feel bad about smacking this at all. This part here, I wouldn't do it too hard, but you know. I don't know the fonts that are around here. Let me turn the light off and see how it'll glow. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, this does not feel like the blade is going to snap out of it at all. Wow. Let's see if I can change the font.
Mute.
I don't want it muted.
High volume.
Alright. Stick with high volume. Alright. See, I think it's 2 beeps to change, 2 or 3 to change the font.
Unstable. Rainbow blade. Candy blade.
Well, that's different. You kind of. Wait a minute. There's no blinking light to tell you about how many seconds you're holding it for, so you gotta kind of count in your head. 1, 2.
Cracked blade.
I don't want a cracked blade. I'll do a font demo at some point.
Pulse.
Pulse isn't bad. Let me get back to regular.
Flash blade.
Yo. I'm gonna have some fun with this.
Fire blade.
Fire blade. That's different. Alright, let me get back to regular style.
Steady.
Okay. Alright. So hold it for 1 second, does the volume. 2 seconds gives you the ignition style or blade styles. I think 3 seconds might be for the font. So 1, 2, 3. Or maybe not. I don't know. Wait a minute.
Medium volume.
There's the volume.
Unstable. Broken ignition.
That's different. Give me another minute to fudge with this, and I'll see if I can figure the font selection. Hang on. Alright, we're back. So to change the font, you push the button down and you hold it, and then it will tell you when it cycles to the next font. This one is called Moonfield. Sailor Moon, I'm guessing. Let me go on medium volume. Wait a minute.
Medium volume.
Okay. So here's how you change the font. You push the button and you hold it.
Whispers of Power.
There you go. Try another font. I'm really liking the saber, guys.
The Teacher.
There we go. Alright. So this was in the case, and I thought this was some kind of a controller, maybe a Bluetooth controller for the saber, but no, it's actually for this. I got it plugged in right now through a USB port. Don't know if this is something that you have to plug in to keep lit up or if it charges up, but basically you just use your remote. And there we go. Turn my light off so you can see it. So as you're displaying your saber, you can just pick whatever different colors you want. Have a nice one there. And then your saber kind of rests on that. Pretty neat. I like it. First impression, I like the look of the hilt. I like the black and chrome simplicity. It does not feel rough in the hand. The blade feels as secure as anything I've ever swung around. And like I said, I would not say this is a spinning saber, but you can definitely gesture control. Oh yeah. I'll have to mess around with that. I'm not quite sure of the movements, but no, I mean, you can definitely feels like you can swing this around and not worry about the blade coming out. Unlike, the Starfighter with the Ripper blade, I can't swing that around because it feels like it's going to snap. This, forget it. Very, very happy with this, I gotta say. Check it out at DARKWolfSabers.com. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of this one. Happy birthday to me. And, yeah. Until the next video, friends and neighbors, as always, please be good, be well, be safe, be happy.